Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
Are you ready?
How's it going? And welcome back to another video about your Detroit Pistons, my Detroit Pistons as well. And we got a lot of things to talk about. We're gonna have a long off season for the Pistons to figure everything out. So again, I don't know the timetable for any of this quite yet. Only dates we got are NBA return day and the lottery and the draft. Next season still aiming for December. I just don't know where in between contract signings take place and when they do. So as soon as we get timetables for that, we can start actually knowing when we can talk to free agents. But it's a little bit different because this is an internal free agent, and we have a few of them this year that we'll talk about. I'm gonna go through, and we got Brandon Knight, John Henson, Christian Wood, and a few others I do believe, and we'll go through and talk about if they should resign them and what I would give them. Again, I'm not so great with the money situation, but I'm gonna do my best. First and foremost, before we hop into that, I will be doing a best of the 2019-2020 season. I'll throw some Pistons highlights in there. I'll throw some Detroit Drew highlights in there, and probably some above the rim highlights in there. So if there's a moment between me or above the rim that stood out to you guys, let me know and I'll throw it in the montage. This is going to be something special for you guys. But back to this, our first person is Langston Galloway. Now, not too many people really like Langston. I don't hate him. I have nothing against him, but I'm not really attached to him, there's certain players you have those. I don't with Langston. I'll be cool either way what happens. Langston off the court just does a ton for the community. He's a great guy, so I'm not gonna straight up bash him. He did average 10 points this year, shot 40% from downtown, and was one of the better corner three-point shooters in the league. I think he was number 2 or 3 in corner field goals made this year. I know he had one, he had a stretch of games where he was making threes in the corner. So he brings something to the table. It's just going to be a question of, is he going to want to go to a playoff team or not? Because a playoff team could really use him, and he'd be pretty good over there. Just looking at the roster right now, when you have people like Luke Kennard and Luke and Bruce Brown, who are all young two guards, it's just going to be hard for me to accept that he should get minutes, because I want to give those guys minutes, because those guys are our future. I like Langston, but what is he going to do? He's not going to get a whole lot better. He had a good year this year, but this is going to be his ceiling right here. Luke Kennard, Luke, potentially, the sky's the limit for both of those guys. They're great three-point shooters as well. They can get better. Bruce Brown is going to get better. He's just a different kind of player than the 3 other guys. I just don't see it. They tried to play him at point guard a little bit, and it didn't really pan out. They had him guard Giannis at times, which didn't make much sense. Again, that could be Dwayne Casey. I don't know. But if I'm the Pistons, I'll go ahead and talk to him, see what he wants. He wants to come back to Detroit. I don't blame him. He's got a good role here. Pretty comfortable. If I'm the Pistons, though, I'd offer him about $2 to $3 million. It's fair. It's a tradable contract. Stan offered him a lot of money. That's why he came here. And again, I think if his contract's a little bit less, a lot of people don't dog him the way that they do. He's one of those players, when he gets a hot hand, he's not going to miss. And then he's one of those shooters where if it's not going in, he's going to have a rough night. But, it's really on the Pistons not to rely on him too much. So, all in all, he had a good year. And we'll be breaking that down further when we go through the live streams and watch some of these highlights and give you my off-season reviews of those guys' year. I just don't see how he's coming back. And again, if they did, it'll be a depth move, and he'd just kind of be like a mentor to some of the younger talent, And then and we got some guys in the G League that could be coming up. And then in the draft, who knows who we're taking. So we have a lot of young guards. I want to give those guys the opportunity. And when you sign someone like Langston, who is reliable, who's going to shoot 40%, he averaged 10 a year per game, I should say, on the year, English. It just takes away the minutes from those younger guys. So there's something ill towards Langston. I just want to give those young guys the opportunity, because there will be people like Langston that come down the road that you can always sign in. There's always going to be good three-point shooters on the market. I don't know if it happens. Like I said, $2 to $3 million. If it doesn't, no love lost. I'll like Langston because like everything he does off the court is just, he's a generally good guy. So I don't know. What would you guys do with Langston? Leave it down in the comments. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members, DSA website, all in the description. And then above the rim, we'll be here this Saturday, 7 p.m. We will be giving you guys our year-ending awards for the Detroit Pistons. So we'll name our MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, stuff like that. So, but it'll be just for the Pistons. So stay tuned for all that. And that's the bottom line, because Detroit Drew said so. See you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.